Happy anniversary, baby. Got you on my mind.
All right, Tom.
Come on, you said you dance. Get on up and dance.
Action.
What's up, Tom? So, I can't believe it's been 5 years already. And, what a ride it's been. And to think, it all started right here. This kitchen. Where, we interviewed you and for some reason you left a full-time job with benefits to, come work with me and this crazy idea I had called Impact. This is the room where we started working together. Spare bedroom in my condo. Kind of made it to a little guest room now. But this is where it all began, man. And it was you, me, and some girl named Marissa. Remember her? That was the girl you lent your car to. And you'd only known her for a few weeks, but you let her have it after she crashed your car during lunch. And just says a lot about the kind of guy that you are. Then we decided to grow up a little bit and get a real office. So we moved in here. When we first moved in, man, we didn't even have any furniture. All we had was folding tables, and we didn't even have a door. Anyone could have walked in and taken our computers, taken our stuff. But man, besides the trains and the elevator gets stuck every once in a while, we had a lot of fun in this building. We had a lot of great people. A lot of people come and work for our company, and a lot of them are still with us. It's been awesome, man.
So, starting at Impact, working at Hall Ave, within the first couple weeks of sitting at the new desk right behind Tom, with my legs shaking like crazy, I'd say that I probably almost knocked his monitor over 3 times, and he caught it every single time. He's got great reflexes.
Hey Tom, congrats on 5 years at Impact. It's crazy to think it's already been 3 years since we worked together, but I'm still so grateful for the time and effort you spent working with me on not only developing my skills as both a designer and a front-end developer and all that goes into that, but also the other things like time management, being able to manage a team, and being patient with some of the younger members of the team like I was when I was there. So I can honestly say I have no clue where I'd be if it wasn't for that time and effort you spent on working with me. So again, I am so thankful, and congrats on 5 great years at Impact.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, but congratulations, Tom. You are an amazing person. You were a great coworker and a really amazing friend. You always had my back while I was working at Impact if I ever needed that creative boost or if I ever had a problem with the project, and I am truly sorry I couldn't make it up there. Again, congratulations, dude.
Hey Tom. Wow, 5 years. I guess that's kind of a big deal.
So about 4 years ago, I came into the office to do my interview with Tom, and it happened to be during one of our first few Fiesta Fridays here at our old office. So I walk into the office and I see this guy standing in the middle of the room with just this badass beard and an even more badass sombrero on top of his head. And I was like, this guy knows his shit, and this guy's gonna teach me something.
So I remember one of the first things that Tom and I bonded over was joking that our intern, Carolyn, was secretly a serial killer. Carolyn, that is our bad.
So, I've heard this rumor.
So, in honor of your 5-year anniversary at Impact, I actually got you this sweet 1952 reissue Telecaster. Psych! That's mine. I would never give you that. In all honesty, though, and in all seriousness, congratulations on 5 years at Impact. You've been, whether you know it or not, a mentor to me since day one. I would say if there's one thing that is most impressive about you, it's how you deal with people and how you get stuff out of people. And I think you do that better than anyone at Impact, and that's super impressive. And as far as like cool, funny stories, I'll never forget that you thought the lyrics to that Queen song, Another One Bites the Dust, were "Hey, I'm adopted." Oh man, so stupid. Anyway, congratulations, man. I love you.
And then somebody thought it would be a good idea to move into this place. And I guess we did have some good memories here. This is the building where we went platinum. This is probably the building where we realized we were really onto something special. But I'm so glad we're out of here and got our new office. Wait, one more thing.
So Tom's the reason that I'm at Impact. If it wasn't for him, then you guys wouldn't have me. He interviewed me and it was an awesome interview. He asked me what kind of music I like, and I was like, this is a cool guy.
Tom taught me one of the most important lessons I could learn being being a creative, being a designer, and that is that it's okay to not do things right the first time, and it's okay to fail, it's okay to experiment.
Hey Tom, I'm sorry I can't be there to celebrate in person, but happy 5th anniversary. Whether it was Litchfield or DWise, it's always been so much fun getting to work with you and learn from you. So thanks for everything, and here's to many more to come.
At the end of my second interview at Impact, Tom said to me, "You know why I like you? Because I feel like we could take a long trip together and I wouldn't get sick of you." Bold statement.
When you're really stressed out, it's like he just knows.
You could ask him to help you with something and he can have 10 things on his plate and he'll stop all of them just to help you with whatever you asked.
When I was like an intern, like just becoming a full-time designer at Impact, I would call Tom over and I'd be like, "Hey, can you check out my design?" And he'd come up and he'd check my design out for a little bit. He'd be looking at me and look back and be like, just press Command N. And that basically means just open up a new document, start over, and basically look at it from a new approach, and to take in all the factors that I didn't think of the first time. And that ultimately made me the kind of designer I am today, and I still do that same exact process without him telling me to just delete all my hard work. I love you, Tom.
Tom, I remember the first time that I talked to you, it was for an interview for the internship that I had at Impact, and I remember being like on a construction site or something because I couldn't understand anything you were saying. But I do remember how excited you were and how easy you were to talk to. You're a cool guy, man. Carry on.
Remember that time you didn't hire me the first time around? Thanks for changing your mind. Happy 5 years and cheers to many more.
He continues to bring that passion and diligence and intelligence, and it's something that I really hope to learn from, and I'm really grateful to have had the experiences with him that I've had so far.
You know, he's so loyal, he's so dependable. He has everything that you want to have in a coworker.
Whether it's setting up an agreement or reviewing a website for me or joining a meeting or giving me feedback on anything, I know that I can always depend on him. I think that shows that he's not only a great boss and coworker, but also a really great friend.
One of the things that I remember him doing that I thought was pretty funny was I heard him on the phone with someone, and at some point his internet cut out, according to him, and he was on the phone and he was just like, "Oh, this is weird, I hear my internet cutting out. Just give me a second." And I was like, I wonder what the internet cutting out sounds like. But apparently Tom knows, so you should ask him.
Oh, hey Tom. You've been a huge inspiration to us every day. It's incredible. Can't believe how much I've learned from you. We all truly appreciate everything you do here at Impact. Happy 5 year.
I initially did not think I was going to get the job here. I thought I didn't get a call for a week. I had no idea what was going to happen. But when I did get hired, Tom is the one who did my hiring. And he was the first person in the industry to ever tell me that I had talent. I mean, I heard it before, but he was the first person to, and he was so genuine too, just outrageously genuine.
Congrats, Thomas. Happy 5 years.
So we have this after work event, Friday meeting, and there was beer involved, and Tom and I started jamming out on the guitar, and I think there was a real connection there. I think Tom's an amazing guy. I think he's very passionate.
He really cares about the people that he works with. He really cares about the work that he's doing, and it's just been a pleasure.
Tom, just want to say congrats on your 5 years. Say congrats, Cooper.
I think I have him to thank for the opportunity to work here. He was the first one I had ever talked to on the phone from Impact, and he was the one who gave me the opportunity to interview for the company.
I call this Two Italians Take Houston. Tom and Dave arrive at LaGuardia with only 30 minutes to spare and security's tight. But they make it through and make it to Raleigh without any further ado. They touch down, but then an announcement. The flight's been delayed, 8:30 they say, but it's no problem. They grab a bite and a brew. But then, another announcement, 10:30 they say. Dave and Tom board the plane, shaken and tired, and when they awaken, they're in Houston at 1 a.m. They jump in a cab, but he has no idea where he's going. They drive around aimlessly for another freaking hour. They finally arrive at the hotel, look straight out of Bates Motel. I'm pretty sure someone was dead, but they didn't care. They jumped right into bed. And when they awoke 3 hours later, they were ready to go. Well, as ready as you could be 3 hours later. We were really tired. We arrived at the client, explained the situation. His expectations are low. And then we walked upstairs, and we fucking killed it.
Here we are, new place. 30 people strong, with dreams to get to 10 million. You know, the only question is, where are we going to be when you get to your tenure? Very proud of you. Thanks for everything you've ever done. Love you, man. Thanks for everything.
He's smart.
He's funny.
You know, he's just so level-headed and just well-spoken.
He's dedicated.
He's always really good at explaining his thoughts.
He is the most passionate person I've ever worked with.
He's an inspiration to me.
You know, I don't think there's enough good things I can really say about you.
So I think that, you know, I feel really lucky going to work with Tom every day.
You're an awesome guy, Tom, and Impact is so lucky to have you, and I'm so lucky to have you as a friend. So happy 5 years, and see you soon. Bye!
Tom, congrats on 5 years. You're the man.
Thank you, Tom. I love you.
And to be honest, Tom, for the last 4 years here at Impact, you've really been my mentor, my go-to guy for things. You know, you're really just somebody I look up to, somebody who I wanted to emulate and just model myself after. So I guess I just want to say I appreciate everything you've done for me. Just thanks for being a great teacher to me. And, you know, here's to another 5 years.
Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. You need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends.
There are only two Toms I've ever known. One of them, an innovator, an entrepreneur, people person. I mean, he had like 1 million friends. Of course, I'm talking about Tom from MySpace. And then there's Tom DeCipio, or as our clients used to say, DeCipio, DeSapio, DeCipio. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Nat, what's up? Oh, this isn't a roast? Oh, I'm sorry. She's pissed. Hey Tom, congrats on the 5-year anniversary. Best of luck on the next 5.
Searching for my lost sugar salt.